Hey kids, you should have your headphones and a checking pen and your worksheet 69 through 70 using the right word review. Anything that you see me add to the screen, you need to add to your sheet as you are checking it. You can see it says using the right word. Basically, this is just homophones. It's being really weird, so this could be interesting. Homophones and close calls. So write that down. All right, so number one already was filled in for you. You have the homophones your and your. So obviously, if you read it in there, it's going to make sense either way, unless you are thinking about what they mean. So your, Y-O-U-R, means belongs to you. Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Of course, the contraction means you are. So you should be able to plug those words into the sentence. So let's try it. You are going to get wet if you don't take your umbrella. Well, what belongs to you? The umbrella. So they have it. Good job, people that made the worksheet. They did it right. All right, number two, we have there, and there. Well, we have T-H-E-I-R means the possessive belongs to them. T-H-E-R-E is a place. And T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E, again, another contraction. So you can plug in the words they are. Okay, I love that you can look at the word there as a place and see the word here as in a place. So keep that in mind. So they're going to England to visit their uncle who lives there. Well, they are capital T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. They are going to England to visit their uncle. Well, that's possessive. It is their uncle. He belongs to them, their family, who lives there, as in the place. So, should be those three in that order. Make sure you write them down so you know the homophones. Next one, we have its and its. Its, I-T-S, means belongs to it. Lots of possessives this week. And then I-T apostrophe S, a lot of contractions as well, means it is. So it's time to give the bird its medicine. Well, it is capital I apostrophe S, and then it's the medicine that belongs to the bird. Next one, we have two O's, so that says choose versus chose. Now, you should be able to hear the difference in these, but basically, this first one is going to be like a present tense, or sometimes you could say will choose in the future. Chose is going to be past tense. Oops. All right, we can plug it in. He chose what kind of cake he wants. Now he has to choose the frosting, or he chose what kind of cake he wants. Now he has to choose the frosting. I'm sorry, it's being really weird about where I am able to click. So hopefully you can still make sense of it. All right, next we have accept, which means to take in or say it's okay. And then accept, which you can see the prefix X means all except, means to exclude or leave out, or leaving out. All right, our teacher doesn't accept late homework except when a student is sick. Well, they don't take in or say it's okay to have late homework, except excluding when a student is sick. That's the exception. All right, next one, your and your, another possessive and contraction. All right, so the possessive, your, means belongs to you. Contraction means you are, just like in our example at the top. So you, our sister, said you're going shopping, or your sister said you are going shopping. Well, it's your sister, as in she belongs to you, possessive. And then you are going shopping. All right, Cherie. We have new and new. K-N-E-W means like knowledge in your mind. And then NEW means like not old or brand new. So Cherie knew she needed a new notebook for her project. Well, she knew in her head that she needed a brand new notebook for her project. 2, 2, and 2. 2. This can be like before a verb, like to walk, to run, to speak. It can mean toward. We have OO. I always say that means it's got too many O's, okay? Like too much, too many. I'm not liking the way that's lining up. Or it can also mean also. And then we have TWO, which is the number 2. All right. The 2 puppies were playing too close to the street. Well, it's 2 puppies as in the number. We're playing too close, so it's like too much. Oh. Wow. To the street, as in kind of toward the street or in a position of. All right. I don't know or know. Kind of the same exact thing as what's right above this. Know is in your mind, like knowledge. And then no as in the opposite of yes. I don't know if my mom will say yes or no. Well, I don't know in my head or in my mind if she will say yes or the opposite of yes. All right. Turn your page. Number 10, we have close, which means not far. Or actually, wait a minute. That's a homograph as well. Close to the opposite of open, an action verb, or clothes, which is made of cloth, the things that you wear. There are so many clothes piled in our closet that we can't close the door, okay? Well, there's so many cloths piled in our closet that we can't physically close, opposite of open, the door. All right, wait and wait. WAIT means to be patient, to wait your turn. WEIGHT. I love that it has the number in it, 8. Oh, great. Now the rest of it's going to be black. I should have waited and done that later. Okay, because when you weigh yourself to see your mass on Earth plus gravity, you might have the number 8 in there. Like, I weigh 98 pounds. Right. Not quite. Okay, so is your weight what you weigh in pounds? Jeremy must wait for the nurse to check his weight. Well, he must wait patiently for the nurse to check his weight. And hopefully Jeremy weighs more than 108. All right, hole and hole. Hole, HOLE, means like a hole in the ground, an opening. And then WHOLE means the entire or whole thing. If you make a hole in your sleeve, you'll ruin your whole sweater. If you make an opening in your sleeve, you will ruin the entire sweater. Learn and teach. Well, this one you just plug in. I'm not even going to type out what they mean. If I learn to knit, I can teach you how to make a scarf, or if I teach to knit, I can learn you how to scarf. I think you can tell just from reading it. All right, number 14, we have die and die. DIE means when life ends. DYE means like to change the color of something. To dye it. Okay, when the dye splattered all over her, Carla thought she would die of embarrassment. Well, that's the dye that changes the colors of things. Oh, whoa, looks, I did that wrong. D-Y-E, and she thought that she would D-I-E of embarrassment. I plan to write a or an letter, comma, a or an editorial. This is totally different. I'm kind of shocked that this is on this worksheet at all. This is a grammar practice, when to use a and when to use an. So typically you're going to use a before a vowel sound. For example, a prince, because P is a consonant. Look what I just said. Okay. Rewind. Scratch that. Sorry, Mrs. Gregory's trying to move too quickly. So A you use before a consonant sound, such as a prince, because P is a consonant. A oh, I'm stuck with P's today. A shirt, okay, because it starts with an S. That's a consonant. A bat, okay, starts with a B. That's a consonant. So you say a prince, a shirt, a bat, because all three of these, let me see if I can get a highlighter tool up here. All of three of those begin with a consonant. Sorry, it's so thick, but whatever. So then, obviously, you can infer that if you use a before a consonant sound, you're going to use an before a vowel sound. Now, you have to be careful because it doesn't always mean that it's going to be a vowel. It's going to be a vowel sound, okay? So we would say an igloo, because I is a vowel. And I always tell people it's like you're trying to separate your vowel A from the vowel at the beginning of the other word. Like it has to have a buffer in between, okay? So you have to have that consonant in between them, in between your vowels. You have an igloo, an apple, okay? An optometrist. They all begin with a vowel. So then a tricky one, like I was saying earlier, is that you have to be careful that it's a vowel sound, because an example of that would be an hour, okay? It actually starts with an H, which is a consonant, but when you listen to it, an hour, that's a vowel sound that you hear first. So you still have to use an in that case. So again, just to reiterate, use an before, so when the next word right after it begins with a vowel or a vowel sound, you're going to use an. Okay. So I plan to write a or an letter. Well, we have an L, an a or an editorial. We have an E. L is a consonant, so I plan to write a letter. Editorial is a vowel. The E is a vowel, so it's going to be an editorial. I plan to write a letter, an editorial. All right, scroll down quickly. We might be running out of time here. We have led and led. Basically, led is the past tense of lead, like the verb. This is, you can use that as lead, as in the present tense of leading a line, or you can use it as led, as in the metal, what's used in pencils a lot of times. Okay, through is the past tense of throw, and through as in passing through, going from one place to another. Buy means to purchase with money. By means next to. So your sentences should fit those meanings. Go back and check and make sure that the way that you use them fits the meanings. All right, that is it. You are done for the day. Put this back into